Get ready for the warm-ups. We'll start with cross tapping. Keep your hands out. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15, 16, 16, 17, 17, 18, 18, 19, 19, 20, 20. Wait for some time, allow the breathing to become normal. Trikonasana, dynamic. So bring the hands at the level of the shoulders, swing to the right side, come up, swing to the left side, and then start dynamic. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, and release. Wait for some time. We'll do Tiryak Tadasana for sideways bending of the spine, dynamic. So bring your hands up. Breathe out, right side, breathe in, come back, breathe out, left side, breathe in, come back. Release. Wait for some time. Now spinal rotation, Kati Chakrasana, dynamic. Keep your hands in your shoulder level. First round, very slowly with awareness, take the right hand from behind, left hand on the right shoulder, turn to the right side, come back, turn to the left side, come back, and now dynamic. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, and relax. Now shoulder rotation. So use your right hand first, rotate clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Left hand clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now keep your hands in front. Move your hands out and then spread them. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, and release. One balancing pose, Bakasana. So breathe in, raise both the hands up. Breathe out, bring both the hands down towards your left toe. Breathing in, raise your right leg up. Hold your breath. Breathing out, bring your left leg down. Hold your breath. Breathing in, raise both the hands up. Look up. Hold your breath. Breathing out, slowly bring your hands down. Now the other leg, start. Breathing in, up. Both the hands towards the right toe. Lift your left leg up. Second round. Breathing in, both the hands up. Hold your breath. Breathing out, both the hands down toward the left toe. Hold your breath. Breathing in, raise your right leg up. Hold your breath. Breathing out, bring your leg down. Hold your breath. Breathing in, raise both the hands up. Hold your breath. Breathing out, bring both the hands down. Last round, hands, breathing in, hands up. Breathing out, both the hands down toward the left toe, right toe, sorry. Breathing in, raise the left leg up. Hold your breath. Breathing out, bring the left leg down. Hold your breath. Breathing in, raise both the hands up. Look up. Hold your breath. Breathing out, bring your hands down and sit down. Be either in Kapalbhati or in yogic breathing, whatever you feel like. Get ready to chant mantra Om 7 times. Make your sankalpa. I am chanting Om, creating a protective energy field around me that keeps me protected from all external negative influences, antibodies, and viruses. I am creating 3 layers of protection. On the outermost layer, I have 6 friendly creatures: an elephant behind me, a peacock in front, a tiger on my right side, a lion on my left side, an eagle above my head, and a black tortoise below me. Inside of that, I have a big ring with balls of fire. I am lighting all the balls, allowing a firewall of protection to go up all around me. Third layer of protection comes from the subtle energy of the mantra Om that I am chanting. Take your awareness to Muladhara Chakra, 4 petal lotus, red color. Keep your hands mudra for Muladhara Chakra. Visualize that you are balancing your tamasic, rajasic qualities and you are sharpening and accentuating your sattvic quality. Take a deep breath in. Shift awareness to Swadhisthana Chakra. At the spinal terminus, change your mudra for Swadhisthana Chakra. 6 petal lotus, orange color. You will increase your pitch a little bit, visualizing that you're balancing your Ida and Pingala nadis and you're sharpening, accentuating your Shushumna nadi. Take a deep breath in. Shift awareness to Manipura Chakra behind the navel, 10 petal lotus, yellow color. You will increase pitch further, change your hand mudra for Manipura Chakra. You will visualize that you are dispelling all negativities, all energy blockages from the Pancha Tattvas, Pancha Koshas, Annamaya Kosh, Pranamaya Kosh, Manomaya Kosh, Vijnanmaya Kosh, and Anandamaya Kosh. Take a deep breath in. Shift awareness to Anahata Chakra. 12 petal lotus, green color. You will increase pitch further. You will keep your hands in the lotus mudra for Anahata Chakra and you will visualize that you are balancing the Pancha Tattvas. Prithvi, Apas, Agni, Vayu, and Akash. Take a deep breath in. Shift your attention to Vishuddhi Chakra behind your throat pit, 16 petal lotus, blue color. You will change your hand mudra for Vishuddhi Chakra. You will increase your pitch a little bit. You will visualize that you are piercing through your Jagrat, Swapna, Shushupti, Avastha, and you're penetrating into superconscious. Take a deep breath in. Shift awareness to Agnya Chakra. Change your mudra for Agnya Chakra behind your eyebrow center. 2 petal lotus, indigo color. and you'll increase your pitch further, and we are changing the visualization. From now on, visualize that you're balancing the three humors, Vata, Pitta, Kapha in your body. Take a deep breath in. Shift your awareness to Sahasrara Chakra, center of the top of your head, 1000 petal lotus, white color. You'll increase your pitch further. You'll keep your mudra for Sahasrara Chakra, and you'll visualize that you're piercing through all blockages, all barriers, and you're re-merging with your Creator. Take a deep breath in. Shanti mantras. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinamaditamastु Ma Vidishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Then stretch your legs out if you need to. Make your sankalpa. I am chanting Mahamrityunjaya mantra for physical health and mental well-being. Chanting the mantra every day helps me maintain the best of health mentally and physically. All my brain cells and my body cells are operating optimally and in harmony with each other. I can feel your grace, my Lord, penetrating deep into my body, energizing each and every brain cell and body cell, keeping me in pristine health at all times. I bow down before you, thanking you from the bottom of my heart for keeping me in pristine health, and I promise to put in efforts from my side for keeping my body in a healthy condition, befitting for you to reside inside my body in your effulgent form. Keep your hands in Linga Mudra 11 times. Get ready. Om Triyambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityurmukshiyamamritat. 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 Om Triyambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् 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 उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ओम्. Slowly release your mudra. Once again, if you need to stretch your legs, feel free to do so. You can keep them stretched till you make your sankalpa. Make your sankalpa. I am chanting Gayatri mantra for wisdom, inner awareness, and intuitive knowledge. Chanting the mantra every day helps me operate in the highest planes of wisdom, delve deep within me, seeking answers to various questions from the universal knowledge resting within me, and get those answers, and operate very successfully from an intuitive plane. Keep your hands in Gyan Mudra, get ready 11 times. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Once again, if you need to release your legs, you can release them. Make your sankalpa. I am chanting 32 names of Durga for overcoming distress and for peace and harmony. Chanting the 32 names every day helps me overcome all stressful situations. For I simply surrender before you as your son. You are carrying me through the difficulties, cutting through them with your fierce sword, helping me emerge successful at all times. Get ready 3 times. Om Durga Durga Trishamani Durga Padmini Varini Durgammaschedini Durga Swadini Durga Nashini Durga Darini Durga Nihantri Durga Mapaga Durga Maknyanada Durga Daitya Logadvanala Durgama, Durgama Loka, Durgamatma Swarupini, Durgamarga Prada, Durgama Vidya, Durgama Shida, Durgamatnyana Samstana, Durgamadhyana Bashini, Durga Moha, Durga Maha, Durgamatra Swarupini, Durgama Surasamhantri, Durgama Yudhadarini, Durgamangi, Durgamata, Durgamya, Durgameshwari, Durga Bhima, Durga Bhama, Durgapa, Durga Dharini. Om Durga Durga Trishamani Durga Padmini Varini Durgammaschedini Durga Sadini Durga Nashini Durga Darini Durga Nihantri Durga Mapaha Durga Maknyanada Durga Daitya Logadvanala Durgama, Durgama Loka, Durgamatma Swarupini, Durgamarga Prada, Durgama Vidya, Durgama Shida, Durgamatnyana Samstana, Durgamadhyana Vashini, Durgamoha, Durgamaha, Durgamatra Swarupini, Durgama Surasamhantri, Durgama Yudhadarini, Durgamangi, Durgamata, Durgamya, Durgameshwari, Durga Bhima, Durga Bhama, Durgapa, Durga Dharini. Om Durga Durga Trishamani Durga Padmini Varini Durgammaschedini Durga Swadini Durga Nashini Durga Darini Durga Nihantri Durga Mapaha Durga Maknyanada Durga Daitya Logadvanala Durgama, Durgama Loka, Durgamatma Swarupini, Durgamarga Prada, Durgama Vidya, Durgama Shida, Durgamatnyana Samstana, Durgamadhyana Bashiri, Durgamoha, Durgamaha, Durgamatra Swarupini, Durgama Surasamhantri, Durgama Yudhadarini, Durgamangi, Durgamata, Durgamya, Durgameshwari, Durga Bhima, Durga Bhama, Durga Ba, Durga Dharini. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Slowly release your mudra. Keep your hands on your knees or in Padma Mudra. Start by externalizing your mind and become aware of any sounds coming from outside of your room. Now consciously and deliberately disconnect from those sounds and try to focus your attention on sounds inside the room. Try to hear the subtle sounds of the cosmos. Now disconnect from that and bring your attention to your own self. Try to become conscious and aware of your own posture. And start by paying attention to your own sit bones. Can you feel the pressure between each sit bone and the ground? And how do you feel they are? Are the pressures even on both sides? Or one side the pressure seems to be higher? And if so, which side? Now try and go even deeper inside your own self. See if you can hear or feel your own heartbeat. Now try and draw your attention to your Chittakash. Just watch as though your Chittakash is like a movie screen and let it unfold whatever it wants to unfold and you just be an observer. Pay attention to what is unfolding. It could be pleasant instances, it could be unpleasant instances. It could even produce something which is not relevant to you at all. But be an observer, don't get involved. Now at the far end of that Chitakash, the limitless sky, visualize a tiny dot of light. And imagine that as you are looking at that light, it is coming closer and closer to you, becoming bigger and bigger. Finally, it is now filled up your entire Chitakash and also your entire body. So try to see this brilliant light enveloping every corner and space available in the body. Feel each and every cell being energized by this light, and a sense of energy surging all through yourself. Having energized every cell in your body, the light is slowly receding. As it recedes, it becomes smaller and smaller. Now give up all this awareness, become aware once again of your own body and your sit bones touching the ground. And see if anything has changed just by that process of meditation in the way the sit bones are pressing against the ground. Then gently move your head from side to side. Then toggle your head up and down. And then rub your hands. Keep them on your eyes. Slowly release your hands. Hari Om Tat Sat. Before we get into somatic practices, let's also do Agnisar Kriya. We have not done it for a long time. So keep your hands on your knees, slightly curve. First listen to the instructions. First take a deep breath in, and then you will breathe out completely. After breathing out, you will curve your spine a little bit, and then holding your breath outside, you will move your abdomen forward, backward, forward, backward, forward, backward. And when you need to breathe in, you must first tilt your chin up, straighten your spine, and then only breathe in. Okay? So get ready. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out completely. Curve your spine a little bit, chin towards the chest. Hold your breath up. Move forward, backward. When you want to breathe in, straighten your spine, lift your chin up, and then breathe in. Second round. After you complete, let your breathing become normal before you initiate the third round. And once again, get ready for the third round. Take a deep breath in, breathe out completely. Release and relax. We're going to practice the green light protocol with the changes that have been introduced. It's been made a little more easier and simpler as they taught us in the last module. So we'll come on to your stomach. First you can watch the first movement. First two movements I will explain and then I can instruct. You'll be on your stomach and then you move your head a little so that the spine curves up. The same side leg you'll bend a little bit and then you'll keep your palm under your chin, your elbow pointing in the direction of your knee. So in this position, when you lift your elbow up, you should be able to feel your scapula moving up towards the neck. That is when it engages the upper trapezius. And then you will slowly bring your elbow down. This is called full journey. And when you take it up, bring your elbow down a little bit, stop, only marginally lift it up. And then bring your elbow down further, again lift your elbow marginally up, and again come back. This is called stop and go. So this is the first move for the upper trapezius. In the second move, you will bring your palm anywhere at the back, and you should be able to touch the elbow to the ground. So if you cannot, keeping the hand at the back, touch the ground, you keep sliding it down till you can comfortably touch the ground. Now in this, when you move, you are now engaging the mid trapezius and the rhomboid muscle, and when you are releasing, you are reconstructing or releasing those muscles or decontracting. The third move will be a fingertip. The thumb is towards your nostril. Your elbow is in line somewhere with your shoulder or in that direction. And you will engage from the shoulder level, moving it down towards the opposite hip joint. So the scapula is moving down in that opposite direction, and you are engaging the lower trapezius muscle in this movement. After this is over, you will keep your hand like this and you will rotate your scapula in a clockwise direction and then in anti-clockwise direction. So those are the two moves. First, after that I will take you through the next one. So get on to your stomach. Move your head a little towards your right side. Move your head a little towards the right. There should be a slight curvature on the spine as you do it. Bend your right leg up a little towards the armpit. Not so much, release a little more. Bas. Now keep your hands under your chin, pointing your elbow down towards your knee joint, and get ready for the first move. Very slowly on the inhale, lift your elbow towards the ceiling, and as you breathe out, bring your elbow back to rest on the ground. And try and see if you can keep the movement of going up to one chant and coming down to two chants. So get ready, breathe out completely. Vakarta iva samprukto vakarta pradipattaye jagadapidaro vande parvati parameshwari. Vakarta iva samprukto vakarta pradipattaye jagadapidaro vande parvati parameshwari. Vakarta iva samprukto vakarta pradipattaye jagadapidaro vande parvati parameshwari. Keeping to that same speed, third round. Vakarta iva samprukto vakarta pradipattaye jagadapidaro vande parvati parameshwaram. Vakarta iva samprukto vakarta pradipattaye jagadapidaro vande parvati parameshwaram. वाकर्ता इव संपृक्तो वाकर्त प्रतिपत्तये जगदप्पितरो वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ. Now you will practice stop and go. So very slowly for one chanting, bring your elbow up towards the ceiling. Vakarta iva samprukto vakarta pradipattaye jagadapidaro vande parvati parameshwarau. As you descend and bring your elbow, bring it about 1/3 the distance and stop your elbow. Hold in that position. Very slowly recontract a little bit toward the ceiling, only marginal. Then slowly release further, hold. Wait for some time. Again, release further. Recontract a little bit. And now release your elbow all the way to rest on the ground. And one last full journey. Very slowly release. Very slowly. Elbow towards higher. Elbow down. Elbow pointing downwards. Elbow pointing downwards. In this direction. And then slowly release. And down. Once you have completed the round, get ready for the next practice. Back of your hand at the back somewhere. The right hand, higher. Right hand at the back. That hand at the back. Down. Same practice. Lifting up, down. Up. Yeah. I'll show you one. Okay. And then the stop and go. Stop and go is you will come up, go down a little bit. Okay. Yeah. Get ready. Make sure that your elbow is reaching down from wherever you are keeping the hand on the side. And then very slowly with the chanting you will raise your hand, elbow up towards the ceiling. Vakarta iva samprukto vakarta pradipattaye jagadapidaro vande parvati parameshwarau. Vakarta iva samprukto vakarta pradipattaye jagadapidaro vande parvati parameshwarau. Vakarta iva samprukto vakarta pradipattaye jagadapidaro vande parvati parameshwarau. Very good. Second round on your own, start very slowly. Keep that pace, keep that mental chanting going. As you come down, bringing your elbow down, very slowly come back. You're releasing the rhomboids and the mid-trapezius muscle. Now you'll practice stop and go. So on the inhale, bring your elbow up towards the ceiling, contracting rhomboids and the mid-trapezius. As you release your elbow, bring down about 1/3 the distance and hold. Recontract a little bit. Again, release for another 1/3. Recontract a little bit and then release all the way towards the ground. Wait for some time. I'll just wait for others to catch up. And now, full journey. Raise your elbow all the way towards the ceiling. Wherever it can go, very slowly release, bringing your elbow back to rest on the ground. Wait for some time. If you need to massage your neck, feel free to do so. If you need to nod up and down, feel free to do so. Whatever is required for your comfort, be aware of it and please engage in that. Slowly release. Wonderful. Now, get ready for the third move. You're going to bring your hand in front of the thumb in front of your nose, elbows at the level of your shoulder, and when then you'll raise, same everything else same. Yeah, very slowly, head down, head down. Yeah, yeah. So very slowly inhale, yeah. Very slowly release, bringing your elbow back to rest on the ground. Second round, try and go with the chanting now for the second round. वाक्कर्ता इव संपृक्तो वाक्कर्त प्रतिपत्तये जगदप्पितरो वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ वाक्कर्ता इव संपृक्तो वाक्कर्त प्रतिपत्तये जगदप्पितरो वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ वाक्कर्ता इव संपृक्तो वाक्कर्त प्रतिपत्तये जगदप्पितरो वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ. Next round, stop and go. By now you know what is to be done. So start very slowly, raising your elbow towards the ceiling. And as you bring your elbow down, stop at 1/3 the distance. And then recontract. You are engaging the lower trapezius. Once again, release for another 1/3 the distance. Hold. Recontract. And now finally release all the way towards the ground. Now one last journey. Very slowly bring your elbow back to rest on the ground. Now, once again, watch the next movement. It is called scapular circumduction. So you're going to keep your hand like this. You can keep your head turned. You can straighten the legs out. And now you must try and raise the elbow towards the ceiling. Move your elbow forward towards the head, down towards the ground, back towards the lower body, up towards the ceiling, forward towards the head, down towards the ground, back towards, and then you can move this in a clockwise direction. And then you will reverse the direction. And you should feel your scapula going in that rotation circularly and then back. Okay? So adjust your hand movement in such a way that you can get that scapular rotation. Got it? Yeah. Yeah. Keep the hand by the side. Yeah. Correct. Slowly start 5 rounds to 6 rounds and then release. Very good. Wonderful. Lovely. Slowly bring your rotation to a stop and then reverse the circle anti-clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, and last round 5. Very good. you would have loosened up your scapula and the trapezius quite a bit. You should be able to feel a difference on your side which you worked as compared to the other side. It would be a good thing either today sometime or tomorrow to practice the same practices on the other side to balance both sides. Okay. Now we are going to do what is called vertebral highlighting, and this is you're deliberately going to bring your spine into a C curve and then deliberately with complete awareness straighten the spine. So you are in this direction now. In this you will try to bring this a little closer, and you can see the spine nicely curving. Try to bend toward the same side, and then when you're releasing, release completely. Second round. So that nice curvature of the spine has to happen. So get ready. And then there's one more round which is called hip hiking. You will repeat the same with hip hike as well. So I'll demonstrate after you finish this. So get ready. First round on the inhale, nicely contract, give the nice curve to the spine on the C and then slowly release. Let the head almost become straight and feel the spine completely straightening. So what you're doing in the process is you're trying to consciously bring the several vertebrae close to each other and then allowing them to release and then give the gap in between them so that any pressing by them on the nerves will stop and they will allow the nerves to be in their own zone. Last round, very slowly release out of that. Okay, now the next one, it's exactly the same except for a small variation. So you are in this position. You will first move the left hip toward the shoulder, that is hiking your hip, and then you come into this curve and then release the hip hike, release your leg. Again hip hike, come into that curve, then slowly release the hip hike, release. So remember your hip hiking and then curving, releasing the hip hike, you are releasing the curve. So start 3 times. Very good. Excellent. Slowly release. Last round. Last round. And slowly release. Very good. Now the next practice is called gluteal release. So you're going to release the glute muscles. So what are you going to do? You're going to bend your right leg so that the knee is moving away from the midline, and then adjust by bringing the foot to rest on your calf muscle. In this position, you're going to slowly raise your foot toward the ceiling. You can feel the gluteal muscles working as you do that. And very slowly, when you bring your foot back to rest on the other calf muscle, you are relaxing that muscle. So this is the full journey. Now for the stop and go, you will come up. As you go towards the calf muscle, you will stop, recontract a little bit. Come down a little more, recontract. And then go all the way. And then finally, after you have done the full journey, you will do what is called a quick release and a lock-in. So you lift your foot about an inch from the calf, and when I say release, you will knock into the calf muscle and then very slowly straighten the leg from there. Okay? So get ready. Bend your right leg a little bit. Your knee is going out from the midline. Adjust your foot. Your foot is resting on the calf muscles. Rest on the calf muscle. Correct. Very good. Now very slowly. It should come on the calf muscle. Come down. Correct. Yeah. Now very slowly start breathing in, raising your foot towards the ceiling, wherever it can comfortably go. And as you breathe out, very slowly return your foot back to rest on the other calf muscle. Second round, we'll try and do it with the chanting. Wait for my chanting to start when you start. Vakarta iva samprukto vakarta pradipattaye jagadapidaro vande parvati parameshwarau. Release. Jagadapidaro vande, vakarta iva samprukto vakarta pradipattaye jagadapidaro vande parvati parameshwarau. Vakarta iva samprukto vakarta pradipattaye jagadapidaro vande parvati parameshwarau. Now stop and go. So very slowly on the inhale, raise your foot towards the ceiling. Now the stop and go. Higher. Stop and go. It'll come down. Stop. Yeah. Come down a little bit. Stop. Recontract marginally and then come down for another 1/3 the distance and stop. Recontract marginally and slowly release all the way onto the calf muscle. Then one full journey. Very slowly release. And now you're going to lift the foot about an inch, hold, 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 release. Quickly knock in, slowly release from there. Not so high, it's very close to the calf when you knock in. Slowly release and wait for some time. Now you're actually going to replicate a walking motion and also accentuate your pelvic rotation. So what you're going to do, you're once again slightly into the curvature. You're going to make sure that the right side pelvis is close to the ground, and then you're going to hip hike the opposite leg. So first you will start slowly. Make sure that this is closer to the ground. And then you will increase the speed. And then you will release. So start. Get into a slight curve. Right side pelvis touching the ground or as close to the ground as possible. And hip hike the left hip. Hip hike the left hip, correct. The right side closer to the ground. Right side pelvis closer to the ground. Yes. Hip hike the left leg. Hip hike the left leg. Correct. Yes. Slowly. No, Shridhar, एक second. You're like this. This is my right. My right pelvis is towards the ground. Now watch the left side. Yeah. So start slowly. After 5-6 rounds of slow walking, try to increase your speed as though you're accelerating your walking speed. Correct. Very good. Increase the speed. Higher, increase the speed. Increase the speed. Increase the speed. Ah. Yes. Correct. Yeah. And now release and relax and wait for some time. And if you want to massage your neck, you can feel massaging it, and then very slowly you're going to turn on your back. Very slowly you're going to turn on your back. And now we were working on the right side. So you'll bring the left foot in line with the midline of the body. The right leg will come on top of this. And you will hold your legs either here or here, wherever you feel it is comfortable. And then keeping it like this, you lift the left foot a little from the ground and you will arch, flatten. As you arch, the knees will move away from the body. As you flatten, they will come close to the ground. Now, you should not pull your knee with the hand. The hand is only creating what we call a load. It should go on its own. Otherwise, you can keep the hand away and let it come. So, arch, flatten. Arch, flatten. Arch, flatten. Arch, flatten. Right leg on top of the left. Right on top. This is your right. Correct. You're right. You're right. Correct. Yeah. Perfect. Now arch your belt. Yeah. Correct. Flatten, arch. Try and see this should not touch the ground. Let it only go like a goda. Very good. Arch and flatten and then slowly release. Now the side that you worked on, we'll try to accentuate by lengthening it a little bit. So you'll keep the same way crossed over and then try to take both the knees towards the ground, lengthening that side completely and then allowing it to come up from the ground slowly. And then slowly come back. Second round. Slowly come back. Okay. So 3 times you will do this and then we will move on to this side. Get ready. Yeah. Opposite side, correct. You take once again, come back. You are going to see you worked on your right side, right? So you're going to keep the right leg I'm sorry, you're going to keep we worked on the right side, right? So you're going to keep the right leg on top of the left and turn towards the left side. I'm so sorry. That is when the side that you worked lengthens and also rotates completely. So this is how it is, right on top of the left, turn toward the left side and then slowly come back. And if you allow the right side to rotate and lift up from the ground, then this can come down a little more. So start. It can go on. It'll even increase the accentuation if you take the head to the opposite side. So you can also turn the head to the opposite side. Very good. Slowly come back. And wait for some time before you initiate the second round. Again, come back slowly and wait for some time. And then last round. And wait for some time. Now you're going to turn to the same side. So you're going to once again take your right leg on top of the left and take both the knees toward the right side wherever they can go comfortably. And then you're going to slowly come back. And this time you're going to stop before it becomes fully vertical. So you'll stop here. So you're going to take it down. As you bring your knees back, you will stop here. And then second round. So when you're taking your knee down, that's when you're releasing your muscle. When you're bringing your knee up is when you are contracting the rotator. After you have done 2 rounds or 3 rounds, the next is stop and go. So you will take your both the knees down toward the floor 1/3, stop. Contract a little bit. Again go down another 1/3 the journey. Stop, come up a little bit, and then you will take all the way down. In the last round, you will take both the knees toward the ground on a full journey and then press into the ground, unwind the 2 legs, straighten them up from there itself. Okay? Start. So right leg on top of the left, swing both the legs towards the ground on the right side, only as far as it can comfortably go. As you return, stop before it becomes fully vertical. Stop before that point. And then take both your knees down toward the floor for one more time. Again, when you come back, stop before you make your knees fully vertical. Now we'll practice stop and go. Very slowly take both the knees towards the ground, 1/3 the distance, and stop. Recontract a little bit. Go down a little more. Recontract a little bit. And now release all the way toward the floor. Now slowly come back. Stop before fully vertical. And now take both the knees toward the ground all the way down. Unwind Straighten. Unwind, straighten. Correct. And wait for some time and relax. I think we have some time, so we will try and do a couple of practices for the quadriceps on your stomach. So you'll come back on the stomach and then you bend your leg. The sole is facing the ceiling. Keeping it in this position, you lift your feet up. Very slowly come back. Then you turn the toes away from the midline. Lift up. Slowly come back. Then you turn the toes toward the midline. Lift up. Slowly come back. And when you're finished, depending on the time, we'll practice on the other leg. So get ready. 3 rounds on each. Very slowly lift your foot up toward the ceiling and very slowly revert back. So you can change over to Om Namah Shivaya to keep the count. At least 4 while going up, 6 while coming back. Since this cannot take that much for a full chanting. Last round. Ayar, that this should not come forward, it should be straight there. It's still coming. It's still coming towards the body. Still coming toward. Take the foot back. Foot back. Now up. Slowly up. Very slowly release. Okay. Now turn the toes away from the midline and lift the foot toward the ceiling. And then slowly release and return. Second round, 4 Om Namah Shivaya while going up, 6 at least while coming back. Last round, and slowly release. If your toes are not turning completely toward the one side, it indicates that your ankle muscles are a little contracted, so you may want to work on them. Now the toes turn like this. Okay? Raise. And then raise. Yeah. Yeah. Very good. Last round. And now turn the toes toward the midline. Slowly lift up. Slowly come back. Second round. Release. Last round. Relax. Now I find many of you have got slightly stiff ankle joints. So we still have 2-3 minutes. So come to a standing position. And what you're going to do, watch my foot. I'm coming a little closer to the screen. Now both the feet are simultaneously kept. And the right foot I'm working on, I'm turning the feet towards the right side. And then slowly returning back. Second round, Along the floor, rotate. Slowly come back. Third round, slowly come back. Now standing in that same position, turn the toes toward the other side as much as it can come. Slowly release. Second round, slowly release. Third round, practice this daily and also practice our ankle cranking. And then you should be able, then lie on your stomach, lift up, turn to the side and see whether it will go or not. Okay. Now the other leg, first outside, slowly come back. Second round, slowly come back. Third round, slowly come back. Now turn toward the other foot. One, come back. Second round, slowly come back. Last round, slowly come back. And then come to a sitting position. So practice this to loosen up the ankle and also practice what we practice in Pavana Muktasana, this one. Let it nicely rotate, it will loosen up the ankle quite a bit. So sit down in a meditative position, keep your eyes closed, spine erect. Get ready to chant mantra Om 3 times. Make your sankalpa, I am chanting Om, creating a protective energy field around me that keeps me protected from all external negative influences, antibodies and viruses. Chant 3 times, get ready. Shanti mantras. Asatoma sadgamaya tamasoma jyotirgamaya mrityorma mritam gamaya sarvesham swastir bhavatu sarvesham shantir bhavatu sarvesham purnam bhavatu sarvesham mangalam bhavatu loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Trayambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Rub your hands nicely, and when they are really warm, then keep them on your eyes. Feel the warmth flowing in from palm to the eyes. And gently open your eyes. Be observant of colors you see when you open. Slowly release your hands. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hari Om Tat Sat. I'll try and upload the video today so that please practice on the other side tomorrow without fail. Bye.